You're probably familiar with the adage, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. We all have our own tastes and preferences, but did you know that there's a mathematical reason why we find some things particularly beautiful while we find other things less appealing? The golden ratio, or as it's sometimes known, the golden mean, phi, or divine proportion, is a number that has fascinated mathematicians and artists for centuries. They noticed that certain beautiful things in nature tended to have similar properties. This led mathematicians to measure and analyze the relationship between the elements. For example, they measured the height of rose petals and discovered that the innermost petal was 1.618 times longer than the petal in the next row, and that petal was 1.618 times longer than the next petal, and so on. It didn't take long to discover many beautiful things in nature shared this common ratio. The mathematical and geometrical properties of the golden ratio have been applied throughout numerous cultures in architecture, art, music, and photo composition. In fact, the applications of the golden ratio are limitless. Is the golden ratio the secret to the beauty of all things? One thing that we know for certain, this wasn't invented. It just is. Within your body, you contain the golden ratio. For example, measure the smallest bone at the top of your finger, then measure the bone in the middle of your finger. You should find that the bone in the middle is approximately 1.618 times the length of the smaller bone. Repeat this for the largest bone. It will be approximately 1.618 times longer than the middle bone. What other examples of the golden ratio can you find in your body? The golden ratio has also been applied widely to human inventions and architecture. It is evident that the golden ratio was used by ancient mathematicians in Egypt 4,000 years ago in the construction of the pyramids. Pythagoras was one mathematician who we know applied the golden ratio to create the symbol, the pentagon, for which he and his followers are known. Phidias, see where the name of Phi came from? Used the golden ratio to help him create beautiful sculptures that appeared in the Acropolis in Athens and the Pantheon. While the golden ratio may have been used in the past to help create amazingly beautiful sculptures and monuments, today the golden ratio has other uses. Take a look at these pictures. When asked if these are attractive, 8 times out of 10 the answer is yes. But why? And what about this example? Not as much? Let's look at our first image again and apply the golden ratio. This mask of the human face is based on the golden ratio. The proportions of the length of the nose, the position of the eyes, and the length of the chin show that some aspects conform to the properties of the golden ratio. As you can see, Grace Kelly fits this mask nicely. With the Taj Mahal, you can see how the proportions and ratios relate to one another. You can apply this ratio to your own drawings and photographs to create an image that is visually attractive. Or to improve the appearance of something. Cosmetic surgeons know the secret of the golden ratio and apply it to the faces of the rich and famous. So as you can see, the golden ratio is everywhere. Take a look around and see where else you can find evidence of this mathematical concept in ourselves and our world.